here and then invite you all to join the conversation.
At any point, if you guys have any questions or anything, please raise your hand. And I'd rather listen to you than listen to me jibber jabber, so put your hands up, seriously. I'm happy to answer any questions.
But you have to start the jibber jabber.
I will start the jibber jabber. I will.
To start with, please tell us why you became a designer and how it happened.
It happened, like everything else in my life, with no real linear path. My parents immigrated to this country when I was about 6 years old from Greece. My dad was a short order cook and my mom was a waitress, so there was no idea of a job or a career in the arts as far as they were concerned. They wanted me to have a real job. And the closest thing that I could come up with as a real job that would make them happy and also be creative was architecture. But I realized really quickly, A, I'm too stupid to be an architect. B, And B, I didn't enjoy designing by committee. And so I thought, I need to do something a little bit more creative. And I studied fine art and theater design. So I spent the first part of my career painting and designing store windows and designing and building sets for theater, not ever thinking that interior design was a job and you could actually make a living doing that. And it was kind of serendipitous through a couple of different meetings of different people that said, you should really think about charging people for all this interior design work that you do for free. Because I thought it was just something that you do. So that's how I kind of got into interior design through the back door. And it actually served me really well because having experience in architecture, theater design and building, and storefront windows, all that stuff wound up working in my favor because I was able to look at space and interior design in a very different way, and it was fun.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. I love hearing that story. It's always good to hear stories of how people have gotten started in their careers because it can be so inspiring.
There's never one path. I don't think there's ever, especially in a creative environment. I think everybody winds up getting to where they get in a very unique way.
Yeah. And eventually, it became an actual working
job.
It
became a job.
Became a job.
Much to my parents'
delight, I'm sure.
Total delight. They didn't know for a while. But it became a paid job, and it became a gig, a regular gig, and then it became a TV gig. Where I started doing it on TV. Not again by choice initially, it sort of came to me by accident. But all of it sort of happened the way it was supposed to when I look back on it. And my very first paying job was, I said I'm starting a design firm. She said, great, I'll hire you. I knew nothing about her, she knew nothing about me. Had no portfolio to show her. She hired me on the spot. I showed up in her Beverly Hills apartment the following week and she put me to work. She wrote me a check. It actually cleared. And thusly a design career was born. And literally 2 weeks after she hired me, I get a call from the CFO of Playboy Enterprises. And he said, hi, he said, I got your name and number from Judy Kessler, and she said that I should hire you for an event we're doing at the Playboy Mansion for 400 people. When can you start? I said, can I get back to you? My other line is ringing. There was no other line. I called her and I said, what the are you doing? I said, I just started. I have no staff. I have no plan. I don't know what I'm doing. And she gave me the best advice ever. She said, it's Los Angeles. Nobody cares who you are. And if you go and you fail miserably, no one will remember you. And if you go and you hit it out of the park, like I think you will, you'll never have to worry about work again. And I took her advice. And many years later, here I am.
That's a great story. Yeah.